For I had Davcado TV. Say when you subscribe to Davcado TV, uko YouTube Davcado TV or YouTube. The obeyan is uko YouTube now what search Davcado TV. Davcado TV is spelling Davcado. Davcado Davcado. Davcado TV. Now the TV is also what type of program say a PR now what subscribe subscribe we are the obeyan say you have to turn on the bell notification so anytime we have post a video you'll be the first person to get in touch with our trending news. Davcado TV, we are there for entertainment news, political news and all other news across the nation and even outside the nation. It's news be out baby, trending issue be out baby, the baby. I have Davcado TV and then so you're about to discuss some one of the topic talk of the town for the past. It's one of the controversial topic, and I say one of the controversial things that has been happening for the past years now since it was introduced. See, we are coming to discuss and issue needing. What is the issue we are coming to talk about? The issue is the taxes were introduced by previous government. And then they introduced E-Levy tax. They introduced emission tax. And I say emission levy. We say emission levy. And I say introducing betting tax by the previous government, the MPP government. They introduced all these taxes. They were new taxes. Yediba. Or my said in Ghana for Muntia taxes me in some way. The taxes we E-Levy say you pass E-Levy law because it was a law that was enacted around 31st March 2022. So it was a law. They sent it to Parliament, discuss it, and then Nanado signed the bill into law. That is E-Levy bill. Say a baby deducted 1.5% from your transactions. Now your transaction from your Momo account to another Momo account, you'll be charged. Your transaction from your bank to your Momo account, because since your banks they have banks app. The banks app or what? Usika or bank account. Now a person will transfer from the bank app to your Momo account. You'll be charged. That is what they call electronic charges, and I say electronic transaction. You'll be taxed. That is the E-Levy that was passed on the 31st of March 2022. That is what the MPP government introduced, one of the taxes they introduced. And almost are introducing betting tax. You see then, youth for now mutual bet. The youth that are say ye ejuma de ye ye be ya ni say ye be ko na akotwa bet ye be tena se na ahye teams no say team A na be win, team B na be win, odds no na enya odds kesi ya na ye de atwa e be over 2.5 e be odds ni de bebre nti wo na we choose sa o koye sa ne mani nyina no udi bet ni wi a wasan to your tax. That is a betting tax. And I send the emission tax, and I say emission levy. So more buy. Emission levy is saying emission levy on carbon dioxide equivalent emission from specified sectors, and then in internal combustion engine vehicles emissions. This animal winning in a wakoto car, what petrol car, now tree car so. Musiene pre-free can, you have to pay for it. That is the emission tax. The tax means some way now was introduced by the previous government, the MPP government. So your E-Levy tax that was passed into law 31st March 2022. And I saw betting tax no, and also you see 10%. Nti okotwa bet na odi a but you are 10% out of your money, any amount you stake, and at any amount you win, but you are 10%. So okotwa bet na we need 10,000 Ghana cedi, but you are 10%. Okotwa bet na we need 100,000 Ghana cedi, but you are 10%. That 10% no echo or mine. Echo GRA. And then emission tax and also obetuya. Ntina kabum na 3 taxes that were introduced by the previous government. And yenhwe amount omanya free since the taxes were introduced. Yen issue E-Levy, for example. Adequately they generated 6 billion across 6 billion. It wasn't bad because it was good, especially E-Levy. They were making a lot of money out of the E-Levy. So Ghanaians agitated and say, now Momo ankasa na ye na say transaction ankasa na ye ne. Yetua tax ndadada because MTN will transfer sika will be to your tax. Because MTN, you pay for charges. Now, what's on the E-Levy? That's on the account. So you mean say I'm going to pay double tax? So Ghanaians were so angry when they introduced the E-Levy tax. Everybody was not happy. But who are you to complain? Because a government now the policy number. So who are you to say you will not pay unless you don't transfer? Unless you don't transact money via electronic, and that's the E-Levy. If you do, you will pay. So there is nothing you can see. That is how far we have been in this country. When they introduce something and Ghanaians are not in support of it, so far it has been passed or it has been accepted by our leaders, you have nothing to say. You just have to pay. E-Levy and I say no but ansana meko ho no betting tax no idea because betting tax was carved out of the act that was there, the gaming and then act that was there. The act is 1965. That is Act 1965, Act 268. And no muna omo carve betting tax ni free. And no a tax because there were casinos, all those places that have been operating for a very long time. And for them, tax they've been paying taxes already. But betting, as in say, it was a new, tax that was introduced, or it was a new levy that was introduced by the previous government. And then, if you bet, you will pay. So everybody that goes to betting room and I say, now you're betting, now she now dear, what we are 10%, the amount of mine. So they were generating money from that place, that is the 10%. Then they were generating money from E-Levy, and then they were also generating money from emission tax. Taxes are a break of mine. So what happened? After all those taxes were introduced, we have been paying them for quite some time now. And then during 2024 campaign, the NDC leadership, led by President John Dramani Mahama, omo manifesto and also omo campaign messages be bring say when they come into power, when they are voted into power, when Ghanaians give them the honors to come and serve them as our next leader for the next 4 years, they will scrap all these 3 taxes. Betting tax, E-Levy tax, and emission tax. So that tax means some way, that was introduced by the previous government. In their campaign messages, almost they will scrap it off. That was the promise they gave to Ghanaians. So let's see what happened after that. We were also happy that, oh, also Oba scrap all these taxes, because especially the E-Levy taxes, everybody was complaining about it. Because we are paying double taxes. So everybody was so happy. So okay, if you said if you come into power, you're going to scrap all these taxes, then let's vote for you. So we all voted for the new government. John Dramani Mahama and the Vice President, Professor Nana Jino Pokwajima. And they were sworn in into power this year, January 7th. January 7th. And power. And starting. We were all thinking, say, there are promises, because politicians, as we know them, they can say so many things when they need power, and then when they come after that, they are not going to do what they will promise, or they promised. TNM said it's going to be one of those things. Say, when they come, the promises they made, or they are not going to fulfill them. But lo and behold, they came. It was just recently. And President Dramani Mahama, they've prepared all the necessary documents to cancel all these street taxes, and then they brought it to him. Then they told him, say, these are the promises we made to our Ghanaian people. This, because we respect our Ghanaian people, we made promises to them that we will scrap all these taxes to ease the burden on them. So this is what we promised. So let's fulfill it. And so President Mahama didn't say anything. One complaining. One can say, oh, ye pesika, why should we scrap these taxes? He just openly declared and took a pen, then signed all the bills to cancel them. So as it is now, the E-Levy bill, the emission tax, then the betting tax has been scrapped, or it has been cancelled. They are cancelled. The president, the current president, has assented and cancel the bills. He has fulfilled his promises. This is what we call leadership. When you say something, you do it. Leadership by an example. Leadership by example. It is not always that we have to be deceiving Ghanaians. When we say something, let's come and fulfill it, so that Ghanaians will be happy that yes, indeed, we are serving them as leaders. That is what we have to do. So President Mahama has demonstrated leadership through leadership, and he has cancelled all the bills. To see, all these emission tax, betting tax, any E-Levy tax, your momo, your transaction from your bank account to your momo, your momo from your momo to bank account. You can transfer your money freely without being charged. And I bet also no, hey boys any the boys are happy. The boys all are happy because it's your money himself who could travel now the 10,000. You juice can be wow before Osika. Who the 2 CD now she shall bet now could travel. All the money belongs to you. Emission tax so on Kotoka Abuodi and Santo Petro so expensive. Now you see that you are taxed for emission. So President Dramani Mahama, you have demonstrated your true leadership, and then you have shown Ghanaians say Abano Mutuma, the unprecedented winning that you got in the December election. You have demonstrated and showed Ghanaians that yes, indeed, what you said, you will do. What you say, you will do. what you said you will do. Now so this is about the E-Levy. This is about the taxes. The taxes that brings money to the Ghanaian economy. The taxes that has been the talk of the town always, especially the E-Levy. If you know that these taxes being cancelled has eased, a lot of burden on you, put your comments on the comment section and let us know what you think about these things. Let us know what you think about cancellation of the taxes. Is it good or it is not good? Tell us on the comment section. Leave all the comments and then let us know what you think about these taxes being cancelled, because these taxes are bringing money to the nation, and the be a Ghana I do know Ghana dika bebre, so we need money. ECG dika, Cocoa Body dika, IMF ye dika to China, ye dika to America. So we need money. And whilst we are crying that we need money, these taxes that brings money to has been cancelled. So is it good or it is not good? Leave your comment on the comment section and tell us what you think about this cancellation. Tell us what you think. Tell us how you think it will help Ghana, and now it has been cancelled. And then tell us how you think that these taxes being cancelled they can also look at other sources where they can generate money aside these taxes. Leave your comment in the comment section. And then thanks to all our return subscribers and the new ones, those who are subscribing to our channel for the very first time. After subscribing, turn on your bell notification so that anytime we post a trending news, a trending video, all the video that you are waiting to hear, all the things that you are waiting to see, we will bring it to you. You'll be the first to see. Thank you.